big responsibility come with saying my body, my temple. I don't drink, I don't smoke. Like I done became so boring to all of the wrong people. But I'm so interesting to all of the right people. Anything that make me uncomfortable or a challenge, man, if it ain't rough, it ain't us. So sometimes we have psychological challenges, sometimes we have emotional challenges, sometimes we have physical challenges. So listen, I gotta learn from what I learn what I need from this situation. Whether it's uncomfortable, unfortunate, look for the positive lining in it and move on.
Sunday, March, March, May 5th, Sunday, May 5th, and we're doing, you guys know, legs and back. But instead, today, power wagon, today we're going to be doing, I'm going to switch it up, honestly. I'm going to do legs first and then back. See what happens. I feel like switching it today. Um, my diet has been, it's been good, but I'm not gonna lie. I went out to eat yesterday. I had a burger, some fries. Nothing crazy though. I didn't get a double burger or nothing crazy. And I'm probably gonna out, go out to eat again today. You guys gotta understand something though. Am I counting my macros and calories when I'm doing this? No, I'm not. But it's all right if you bump your calories up for a little bit, like once in a blue moon, especially on a cut. There's nothing wrong with bumping your calories up as long as you don't go overboard and go overkill. You know, if you don't go overkill, you'll be all right to bump those calories up for a few days and then get right back on the grind and stay consistent for the next however long that you got left on that cut. You know, there's nothing wrong with bumping the calories up. Not only bumping the calories up is it gonna help you and benefit you in the gym, but it's almost like, especially if you're training, you'll be able to put on a little bit of more muscle while you're on the cut, because then when you tighten up, when you start getting strict again, and as soon as you know, after the few days or whatever, or after the week, as soon as you start getting strict again, then you can use like almost like a mini cut on top of the cut, which is pretty cool, because you get to reveal a little bit more muscle gains that you potentially built. Yeah, you can build a little bit of muscle in that little bit of time frame because you're in a minor calorie surplus, so you're able to put on a little bit more muscle with them calories as long as you're pushing yourself, pushing the weights. And when you tighten up and you start getting strict again, clean, 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 and you get back on your A game, you're gonna see that shit. You're gonna see the little bit of muscle that you built. A little tiny bit makes a big difference. So, actually went out last night. I went to a comedy. I don't know if it's a comedy connection or something, but that shit was pretty funny, man. That shit was pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty good. I'd never been to a comedy. Well, I have. I'm not gonna lie, I have when I was young, but that's the first time I've been to a comedy in a long time. The last guy was the funniest because he was saying a lot of real shit, but overall, that shit was pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. And it wasn't too late. I wasn't out till like 3 in the morning. It was done at like I think 11 o'clock, and then we were on our way back home. So that was good. You know, got to step out. You know, then like I said, I went to church yesterday. After church, went out to eat, had some good food. Pretty good day. I'm not gonna lie. And today, yeah, today I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna eat how I usually eat on Sunday. I'm not gonna go crazy though, because I've already indulged yesterday, and I think I indulged another day too throughout the week, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think I did, like a little bit. So this week my calories been up a little higher. So if my pump looks a little bit more crazier than usual or more bigger than usual, that's because my calories are up a little bit higher this week. But next week, no more bullshit. Monday through Friday, clean, 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 clean. Even on Saturday too. for the most part. On Saturdays is like I said, it's like I try to eat as clean as I can. Um, I might have something a little bit, but not. I'll have something within my calorie range, even if I do have something off my diet. So yeah, man, let's get in here, get these legs done. Start with some leg extensions, leg curls, uh, then do some. I think the leg press machine again, and then we'll end with some either calf raises or hip abductors. I'm not sure. Might do hip abductors because we did calf raises last week, so we'll do those. Actually, I don't know. We might just do calves. Calves are more important, honestly. But we do not want to neglect these inner thighs. But when you're doing the hack squat slash leg press, you're getting the whole quad. So that kind of compensates a little bit for the hip abductors. I don't know. We'll see when we get in here how we feel. I don't. We got to take one of them out because we're not gonna try and be in here for fucking 2 hours. And then right from there, we're gonna do some back. I'm gonna see how I feel. I'm gonna see how I feel doing pull-ups. I want to try and do some pull-ups. I'm a little nervous though, so I'm gonna see how I feel, and if I feel good enough to do them, I'm gonna do some pull-ups. If I don't feel ready yet, then I'll just do some pull-downs, and then we'll do some rows, and then end with some pullovers or pull-downs, and then call it a wrap, and get the hell out of here. So, time's wasting. 10:24 a.m. Let's get in there and get it done. I'll see you guys in there. I'm not gonna talk too much today, so it's gonna be pretty rapid workout. Plus, one of my mics is batteries are low. I don't know how one mic gets lower than the other battery wise, but whatever. I'll see you guys in So I just realized as I'm editing this video that my microphone was not working properly. I don't know, something was wrong with it. Can't quite figure it out. It might have died though. But what I was trying to explain was when I put my hands on the side, when I pull myself with the grips forward towards my quads, I realized that it takes all the upper body movement out of the exercise. And I'm using mostly just my quads, and I can really emphasize on my quads a lot more. A little trick that I just learned today on the fly. So if you guys want to use that trick, go ahead. So from here, I believe we moved on to the leg press slash, I don't know, hack squat, parallel hack squat machine. Almost felt like you're doing free weight squats, which you're about to see right now. So with this machine, you can put your feet parallel and you're starting from the hole on this. Like instead of starting from top, coming down like regular squats, you're starting from the hole and then pushing yourself up. So you be careful on what weight you put it on because it could be potentially too heavy. And if you don't use your legs, you can hurt your back. But on your feet positioning on this exercise, you can put them close together, parallel, which will work more the hamstrings and the quads. And if you keep them low or in the middle, it'll work primarily just the quads. But if you put your legs out wide in a stance, you can do almost like a squat. It feels exactly like a squat. You get your hamstrings, your quads, ass, everything. So I ended up doing a first set parallel, close together, and then I spread them apart for the rest. Pause for the rest of the sets. So it just felt like I was doing squats, and I just had a crazy pump. And wow, yeah, it's the closest exercise I've felt so far. That was closest to doing regular free weight squats. So 15 to 20 reps, and I did 3 working sets.
With your feet, same thing. Work more glutes and hamstrings. The lower you go on a pad, you're gonna work more quads. So keep that in mind. I want to take you slow up. Actually, it's going to oh, good. It might be kind of close. I'll switch it. One step close down, step down. This is on the fall off. Now you're going on the okay.
Next, we had to move on to hip abductors to work that inner thigh. For those that neglect this, man, I'm telling you, you guys gotta at least throw this in your routine every other week. You will notice a difference, and you can't neglect. You gotta work the whole legs, 15 to 20 reps. I did 2 working sets here, I believe, and then we went on to back after this.
Regular squats for how the album. There'll be a lot. One more. Okay. Because
So we did hoist, machine, pull downs, lat pull downs. I'll tell you what, this machine felt crazy. This machine not only gives you a good stretch at the top, but it gives you a good squeeze at the bottom as well, because it hoists while you're using it, so you're able to get a greater stretch and a better contraction at the bottom. Even when I was resting at the top, my lats were on fire still. So definitely a great machine to use. If you guys never use it, use it. You can sway the handles towards you or forward. If you do it towards you, it's almost like you're doing behind in the neck pull downs, and when you sway it forward, it's like doing regular pull downs towards the front. So I'm telling you guys, this is my favorite machine now. Also, it gives you the closest simulation to do a regular pull up because of that stretch that you get. It's just crazy. I love it. 15 to 20 reps. I believe I did 2 to 3 sets here. Next machine I did was seated rows, but I did the underhand rows to target that lower back. I like this machine a lot because you get to do both at one time, and it just feels good. You get a good stretch and a good squeeze and good contraction, man. So 15 to 20 reps, 2 to 3 sets, really trying to target that lower back. Just in case those that don't know, this exercise works the thickness of your back as well. So right here, I believe I said I was gonna do parallel rows, almost like the dumbbell rows, with the parallel grip, but I realized I did the machine in the other room, so I said let's go there instead because I really like how you can get a good stretch and rotate at the bottom of that movement. So that's where I went next. Here we are at my favorite back, one of my favorite back machines. Because the grips, man, this machine was built to perfection. I'm sorry. This is the closest you're going to get to doing a dumbbell row with a twist at the bottom. And not only can you keep it together like you're doing a seated low row, but you could also split it apart when you come back and get a deeper contraction. This machine is just one of a kind. I'm telling you guys, if you have this machine, please use it. You're missing out on so much good gains. But like I said, if you can do free weights and do dumbbell rows instead, do that instead. You're going to get more bang for your buck. But if you know how to utilize these machines properly and you've already built the foundation, I'm telling you guys, there's nothing like it. And you can get good results if you know exactly what you're doing. So 2 to 3 working sets, contract, squeeze. Oh man, so good. I love this machine. Let's get to it. 15 to 20 reps as well.
What's up, Steve? How you doing, brother?
Always remember, guys, as the sets go on, if you're not close to feeling on the last of your reps, then keep pyramid up and wait until you reach that struggle on the last of your reps, because that's the only way you can challenge the muscle and stimulate growth. Oh, yeah, good stretch. Last and final exercise, we finished off with some overhead pullovers. This works the rib cage area of the lats and creates that width from the front. So when you do a front lat spread, that's what pops the most. You can see the thickness of the rib cage from the front. We did 20 reps, really try to contract and squeeze and get that deep stretch in this exercise.
So we're gonna do one giant set of pullovers called a wrap. So work the rib cage of the lats. Give it that width from the front. The two straight tracks, not put heavy on the stretch to the top, put your head down and then after come down, like pull over, stretch your out to the bottom, squeeze at the bottom.
So that's the end of this workout. Now we're gonna go check the pump. I don't have the best lighting in my gym, so I had to find the best spot I could because it was crowded upstairs. There was a lot of people training today, and also the bathroom was crowded as well. So this is the best I could do for the lighting. Take advantage of what we can get. Show the back first, because the back is the most bumps. Show the back.
that is a wrap. Legs, back, pretty good workout. Legs, started with standing leg extensions. Then we did seated leg, quad extensions. No, started with standing leg curls, then seated leg extensions. Then we went to what the fuck? We went to the machine squats, like on almost like it's like a leg sled type squat, and almost like a hack squat / leg press, which felt pretty good because I put my feet outward, which really targets the glutes, hamstrings. It feels legit like a squat, so that felt good. Then we moved over to lat pull downs with the hoist. Actually, no, we did hip abductors for the inner thighs. Then we moved on to the hoist machine, lat pull downs, which felt great, had a great fucking stretch. Oh, dude, the lats was just, even if you rest at the top, the lats is so stretched out that there was no resting. It was constant burn. So that felt good. Then we went to seated rows with the machine underhand to get the lower lats. Then we went to the dumbbell row substitution machine, and we ended up with some pullovers, and pretty good workout, I must say. Felt good. Yeah, not bad at all. Quick, effective. Can't ask for anything more. Didn't overkill it, didn't underkill it. Perfect for Sunday too. And we got it in and out early. Can't beat it. But you guys know what time it is now. It's time for maple waffle. Oh, it's so good. So fucking good. It's a pretty good treat to have post-workout. A nice maple waffle shake before you eat your breakfast. Can't beat it, nothing like it. So enjoy your Sunday, guys. I know I'm about to enjoy mine. So my sister's over here mowing the lawn. I'm not gonna bother her though. Because she's at work. She is mowing the hell out of that grass though. Oh, with legs, I don't know if you guys ever got this, but when I used to train legs heavy, and go super hard, I would do like fucking 20 sets of legs. I'll tell you guys this much. My hamstrings used to lock up on me, something crazy. But my hamstrings used to lock up on me out of nowhere. Like if I moved too fast, my hamstrings would lock. Like, I don't know if you guys ever had it. My hamstrings would literally curl up and lock on me. And I had to stretch it out, and it's the most painful fucking feeling you could ever feel in your life. It's like torture. That could be a medieval torture technique if they really wanted to make it like that. That back of the hamstring, when that thing locks up, oh my gosh, that is like brutal, very brutal. And I drank a lot of water, so I understand why that happened. But that, and also when your quads lock up, oh, but hamstrings is by far the worst muscle to lock up on you. So if you guys are training legs super hard, especially hamstrings, be careful, man. Drink a lot of fluid and make sure you stretch in between your sets, because, man, that happens to you, you will straight out just fall on the floor if you're walking. I'm telling you right now, you will not be able to walk. And that is a motherfucker to come out. Those muscles, because they're so big in your legs, they take a lot longer to come out. Those lockups. The arms, I've had my arms lock up on me too. The triceps, oh, I've had my triceps one time. I'll tell you this story real quick before we end this video. I've had my triceps one time. I was driving motorcycles, right? I got a bike. We driving, we went somewhere far right after the workout. And we got to the destination, but halfway on the highway, my arms were locking up on me while I'm driving my motorcycle. So I could not even straighten my arms out. That is the worst situation to be in, guys. The worst and the most dangerous. I literally was driving my motorcycle on the highway, and I was massaging my arm at the same time, trying to massage out the locker, because you have to massage it out. Like, you can't just, you gotta try to like break the muscle up so it unlocks. It was that type of like deal. That shit was so bad. Like, the whole highway, the whole time, I even stopped to get some Gatorade. And everything, and man, my arm's still locked up on me. My arm's locked up. The longest it ever locked up was, it had to be like 2 hours straight. I literally, after my arms were done unlocking, finally, 2 hours later, and I had to drive back like that. I was almost gonna have to say, yo, I need somebody to come pick my bike up because I can't drive this bike. There's no fucking way. I had to take a break and sit on the side, or like we were at the beach, and I had to chill and try to really break my arms up and drink a lot of water. 2 hours it took for my arms to unlock. And let me tell you something, when my arms were unlocked for 2 days straight after, it felt like I got punched. My phone keeps falling, my fault. But literally, like, for 2 days straight, it felt like I got punched in my arm 1,000 times in the same spot. Somebody was just boom, boom, punching my arms mad times. That shit was like sore for 2 days. I'm like, wow. My shit felt bruised. It was bad. It was bad. Hamstrings, usually I could get them unlocked, right? Within, I don't know, it's a little while, but I never had, I'll tell you, you don't want a hamstring lock up for 2 hours. You'll be crying, for sure. You'll be crying. Because I damn near was. And I had to have, like, cause it's like one little movement you do, like if you jump out your truck fast, which used to happen to me, I would jump out fast and my hamstring would lock up, and I'd be like, oh, and I'd have to try to straighten it out because it tries to curl up on you and lock up. And then my quad would do it too sometimes, but the quad is bad. Don't get me wrong, it's still bad, but it's not as bad as the hamstring. And I'll tell you, man, when your muscles lock up on you, it is bad. So just FYI, if you guys are training hard, make sure you're drinking a lot of fluid, a lot of water, a lot of hydration. Keep hydrated a lot, and make sure you're stretching in between your sets, because that's the last thing you want, is for your muscles to get locked up on you, because that is the worst feeling. I'm telling you guys, it's like torture. It's bad. So keep that in mind. I want to leave y'all off with that. I don't want to rant too much. I got a lot of things to do today. So I love y'all. Appreciate y'all for watching. And I'll see you on the next one. Enjoy your Sunday, y'all. I'm out of here.